What is up, guys? Sonduren Fanarredha here. It is finally spring in Canada, so that means we're doing the oil changes on my daily driver. And today we're going to be doing a review of a product that's going to make your oil changes super easy. The Fumoto oil drain valve. This is just a simple valve that has a lever that's going to enable me to go ahead when I do my oil changes, just change the valve into the open position and the oil will just drain from the valve. This is going to be amazing because a lot of the times you're doing this, the job gets messy, and you want to make sure you do it in a clean way. But the biggest problem that I think is that there's the chance of you stripping your oil drain bolt. And now I know you're probably thinking, well, you just got to be careful. Obviously, just tighten it by hand and all that stuff. But things happen. Things do happen, guys. And why take that chance, especially when you can have one of these things? It can save you a lot of time, a lot of hassle, peace of mind, and you can easily sample your oil and just do the job of oil changes easier. These are really made of high quality parts. So you got brass with stainless steel, not gonna corrode whatsoever. So that's one important thing as well, is making sure that you're never gonna have to deal with this thing breaking. Now you're probably asking yourself as well, what happens, the lever, what if it moves accidentally? What if you hit a small bump? Well, they actually do design a specific part for low profile cars, but in this case anyway, they also give you a little retainer clip that just goes over the lever, really secures it for that peace of mind. So I'm really happy with this. The product looks outstanding. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to install it and kind of how it operates in the car while we do the oil change on this Lexus IS250. Now, depending on if you have a car, motorcycle, or transport trucks, they have different models for all of this. This one specifically is the F103 model. So this is just for the standard passenger vehicle car, standard stuff here. You can go ahead and get a transport truck one, motorcycle one, or low profile one. So we'll go ahead step by step, show you how we're gonna actually put this on this Lexus IS250, and we're actually gonna show you how easy it is to use so you can do it in the comfort of your own home. But this is where the problem actually happens. So when you remove this, even with hand tools, and you tighten it back, sometimes you have the possibility of it, even though you're trying to be perfect, you could strip the threads inside of this pan, thus you won't be able to bolt this back and the oil is going to continually leak. And this pan is expensive. Depending on what car it is, it could run you thousands of dollars to replace the oil pan, and it's a lot of labor involved, so it's not a cheap investment. So what we're going to do is take out this oil drain plug and replace it with the Fumoto drain valve. And that's going to be able to give us the ability to just quickly release the oil and close off the valve without ever having to go ahead and keep re-threading or putting back in this bolt and giving us the possibility to damage the threads. Not only that, it's going to be quicker, simpler, and cleaner for when we're doing our DIY oil changes in your garage. She's going to start gushing. There we go. All right. So the oil is nice and warm, so it's all gonna come out. So we're gonna remove the oil here, remove the oil from the oil filter. Then after that, I'm gonna install the new drain plug, the drain plug valve from Fumoto. So I'm underneath the car and a little bit of oil is still draining out of the oil pan, that's fine. But just for the demonstration of this plug, I'm gonna install the plug and show you guys exactly kind of how it works. So here's the plug, comes with a little crusher, a little washer here. All I'm gonna do is stick this right in the hole. Good, and turn it and lock it in just like you would normally do. If I can get there. These gloves are so thick. There we go. So now it's turning in. Great. So the oil stopped leaking and the valve is actually in the off position. So the valve is not going to let any oil get out right now. So we're turning it, turning it, turning it, turning it, turning it. There we go. So now it's tight. I will tighten this with the wrench right over here. But now it's really quick and easy. So if I was underneath the car getting my oil change, all I would need to do quickly and easily is push up the valve and open. And that's it. But because there's no oil in it right now, and I'll do a test with some oil just to show you guys, but it's that simple. And when I'm done, turn the valve over. That's it. That is so much easier than everything else I've been doing. Especially for your daily driver, I 100% recommend this. This is amazing. So what I'll do now is go ahead, put a little bit of oil in the engine just to show you the flow rate out of this drain valve. Underneath the car again, so I do have my 14 mil. I'm gonna tighten this valve up. So just put it right up here. It fits the 14, and just to give it a little tighten. There we go. That's great. Now it's nice and tight. We don't want it too tight, but that's good. So I put in a little bit of oil in here just to show you the flow rate of what's gonna come out of here with the valve. So all you have to do is push down, turn to the right, and there you go. Look at that, just so much easier. Let it drain. And again, it's a low flow rate here. I only put a little bit of oil just to show you guys a little bit of the flow rate. But that's it. That is much easier doing your oil changes this way than the way you've done it before. Not only easier, but less risky. Did not damage this oil drain pan and the threads. Seriously, guys, as a guy who's been doing his oil changes for like the last 10 years, this is the small things that help a lot, especially on your daily driver. It's just that little bit of extra ease when you're doing it by yourself underneath the car. That goes a long way. It's these small little things. So check out Fumoto. They make some great drain plug valves. Really good quality. I'm going to be putting this, so this is my fiance's Lexus. I'm going to be putting it on mine. If you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm almost blind. 16,000 subscribers that are subscribed, so I really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Spring is here. Peace.